Film. I've been waiting all summer for the new Ronin-S to come in stock. Guess what? She's here, boys. It's bright. All right, guys, so we have the Ronin-S here today. It's a really promising new camera gimbal. It's got a lot of neat features that independent filmmakers and cinematographers are gonna really like. So today we're gonna unbox it and see what's inside the box, because that's what you do when you unbox things. Who writes the stuff? First of all, this handle, I don't even wanna throw this case out. Gosh, it's nice. They're even sealing up their boxes with their own stickers now. Ooh, oh yeah. I think it might have a case included. That's why the handle is so nice. Kind of a cool little latch here for all the latchkey kids. Oh, you got a twist. Bloop. Psh, dry ice comes out. Epic. This looks like it's a stand here. So you can see that kind of opens up all the way. It's got a 1/4-20 screw there. It's got a good feel. Just feels like. Next, I gotta go for the leather. Got some screws in there. It's got, yeah, a lot of screws, some hex screwdrivers, standard accessories. Got like a charging cable. This looks like USB-C. That's the future, kids. USB-C. It's just a lot of cables. It looks like it could have some important usage, but we're gonna come back to this. So we have this nice handle wrapped in silicone. Ooh, I love that sound. I gotta tell you, just from holding this, it feels really solid. Now I'm gonna pull out what looks to be the actual motor on the gimbal. It's definitely made of metal. It's got a cool to the touch. Ooh, that feels good. That's the focus knob right there. So you can see the focus knob. That is really nice, really smooth feeling. I can't wait to use that. Got some options for a little joystick here. And it's got a 1, 2, 3. We'll find out what that means soon. And looks like M, maybe for mother. Also looks like that could be a record button right there. And we've got the power button here on this side. Power button on the side. That's where I like them buttons. Let's try and attach this handle. So you got the gold pins right there, gold pins. So we're going to put the pins together. And then this is your lock here. So you're gonna lock them pins in place. Oh yeah, now it's coming together. You like to gimbal? That's illegal unless you're 18 in certain states. Next, let's attach the old Triforce here. We've got a 1/4-20. You've also got what looks like to be a little bigger screw there. Got them big old screws. Gertha got a big old screw. You know what to say. You got the helicopter. Can't wait to get a camera on here. Very solid feeling. We've got what looks to be a camera mounting plate here. So that's where you're gonna mount your camera. Also, it just feels like really nice steel or whatever they're using. It's just got a good feeling to it. I like it. So there's your camera plate sliding on. This is probably the lock lever. Oh, got it locked in. When you're traveling, you have a little Velcro to hold it together. Keeps going and going and so now you've got the full range of motion. And then you've got all sorts of adjustment levers. So you got this adjustment lever here. Lots of options for adjusting and keeping it centered. The last thing it looks like they've included here is the power charger. So you've got a nice little AC unit that's powered by USB. So you can plug this old girl in and get her charging. The other cool thing is it's got a lot more adjustments for your balancing here. And it also has the focus built in, which works with certain cameras and configurations. This is where you're gonna charge it. This is your USB charger right here. The USB charger is gonna plug right in here and it's gonna charge it and the battery's integrated into the hand unit. Another nice feature about this gimbal is the legs. They don't all come with this. Not all gimbals come with the legs. So it's really nice to just be able to set it down. If you've been shooting and you've got a heavy camera on there, it's nice to just be able to boom, set it down and you can take a little rest. So we're going to hook this up to the charger, get a little charge action going. So here's the USB-C cable. Put that in there, just kidding, that's USB-A. USB-A. A little port here that flips up and you plug the C, USB-C in right there. Power, anybody got power? Power, I need some power. That's my little monkey, always giving me the power. Okay, so when it's plugged in, you're gonna see a really nice little green bar that lets you know how much juice you got, where your juice is going, what your juice is doing, other things in the leather case. 1/4 screws. Now this is actually the camera riser, not Paul riser. And then the other things we got in here are the weird proprietary cable. I found the manual, It's like a secret compartment. This little guy here is actually the lens support. So you put that, doodle-doo, and then you can support your lens like that. Support your lens, give them, vote for me for senator, support your lenses. That's everything that's included in the case of the Ronin-S. Let's go get a camera. Always eat a little candy when you read the directions. Helps it sink in your head a little bit. We're gonna attach the camera. We put a little 1/4 screw. They supply these in the case, which is nice. And we've got an A7S Mark II here. So we're gonna put the A7S Mark II onto the baseplate. Okay, so we're actually gonna attach the camera riser on here because it is a little bit too light, I think, for this setup. This will help distribute the weight better. Tighten in. So that's the camera riser, that's been installed. Now we're gonna put on the plate, camera riser, and the mounting plate. So you wanna make sure that the little screw here is in the front because you can actually attach the optional lens support bracket there if you need it in the front. So always make sure this is on the right side. That's how you know that this is set up right. So you might have to flip this around to get it right. Then what you wanna do is take it and slide it in backwards here and press the little button on the side. That releases the lock and then you're in. So now if you let go, it'll catch like that unless you press the button on the side and then it goes through. Lock that side lever all the way. This little piggy went all the way home to the lock position. The first step when you point it up is you want to make sure that this axis here is not tipping forward or backwards, okay? So right now it's unlocked, as you can see, and it's basically staying in position. Okay, so we're gonna lock that now. You should actually do this with the cap off, but just for safety, I'm keeping the cap on right now. So the next step is to basically make sure that this is not top or bottom heavy. So we've loosened the side here, as you can see, it's loose on here. So we're just gonna hold this here and we're gonna adjust it until it's nice and solid like that. It's not moving forward or backward. So the next one is the roll axis, that's right here. We're gonna move this back and forth until it's stable in this position. Right now it's a little right heavy, so we're gonna just move it back a little bit. Looks pretty good. So we're gonna tighten that down. So the next one, you wanna grab the handle on the Ronin-S. Basically, you're gonna loosen right here. Okay, we're adjusting the pan here, bringing it up a little. It's pretty solid there. So we're gonna lock that. We're getting close, Lots of adjustments, and you might have to go back and tweak a couple. See how it's a little bit leaning, so we might bring it back just a hair. Looks pretty good. Make sure the camera is balanced before powering on the Ronin-S. That is the trigger right there. That's the Ronin-S M button. So if you hold those two down simultaneously for 4 seconds, it's gonna start auto-tune up in this piece. All right, we're powering on. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Enable Bluetooth on your mobile device. What? Guess I gotta download the Ronin-S app. We downloaded the app. It's a nice little Ronin DJI app. It wasn't responding until I connected it to the app. Maybe you can do that, but for us, we connected it to the app first and now it's working. So we're going to auto-tune it. Here we go. Hold down M and hold down the trigger on the front for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let go. Just jumping around like a little baby dolphin. It's a good sound. I think it's done. So this is your mode button here, okay? So when you click M, you got 3 different modes here. So we're kind of in mode 2, so when I'm panning, it's panning with us. Tilting down, it's gonna tilt down as well. Okay, let's go to mode 3. Boom! Feels a little stiffer. It's kind of just staying more in one spot with mode 3. Okay, so even though I'm panning down, it's kind of staying in that same spot there. So if you tilt it down the lens, so you can then use this little remote here, and you can kind of doozy panning it like that. Hey, look, there's a little rabbit on the floor. I think I'm gonna get it. And then I'm like, what? There's a bat in the ceiling. Let's get the bat. And then you're like, whoa, look, there's a person. I'm gonna get the person now. Because I'm on the Ronin. Let's go back to mode 1. Oh, wow. All those people out there look so good. Guess what? We're recording camera, guys. Oh no! Guess who's being recorded now? Not me, suckers. You're on the Ronin. So we're gonna like all come up from under the table like, whoosh, and it's out of focus. Oh, it's in focus now. And we're Ronin it over here now. What? So smooth, so sexy like butter. Mr. Boom Mic. Oh, look at you, Mr. Boom Mic. We're coming over here to this camera guy, also known as Chris Plord, also an actor. Or ladies, he's single. That's me, in the reflection. This is just test footage, people. Don't expect, Mona Lisa. That is the unboxing and a quick little setup on the Ronin-S. If you're looking to enhance your cinematography and get some really smooth moves, I think you're gonna like this gimbal. It's a pretty good price for what you get. And if you wanna pick one of these bad boys up, we got links below so you can check them out. You can put a lot of weight on here. This is just the tip of the old iceberg with the old A7S, but you might wanna put an elephant on there. It's gonna hold a lot of weight. And by elephant, I mean a red, because they're big and gray. We're gonna do a full review on it in a couple weeks, so keep a lookout for that. We'll see you next time, Film Jammers.